Want to write an ebook in one day? Sis, if you want to write an ebook in a day and you just want the steps to figure out how to do it, make sure you watch to the end of this video because I'm going to share with you my 4-step plan for how you can get your ebook done in 24 hours. Hey, it's your girl, Steph Rodness, founder and CEO of God the Wood Girl, creator of the God the Wood Girl Author Toolkit, and my purpose in life is to connect with the resources you need to achieve your purpose in life. So align with that purpose, today's video is sponsored by the God the Wood Girl Author Toolkit, my brand new online course that shows Christian women how to write and self-publish their own books online, including a prayer journal, a planner, an actual daily devotional, and your own nonfiction self-help book. So if you want to know how to get that book out of your head and onto the page this year, make sure you click the link in the description box below to grab your spot in the God the Wood Girl Author Toolkit today. And if you want to learn how to write a book in a day, sis, grab your pen and paper, let's dive in. So here at God the Wood Girl, the Lord has allowed me to write and self-publish 26 books. Now, I've only been in business since 2014, so that's a lot of books to write in just that amount of time. So the reason why, praise God, I've been able to write so many is because I write a lot of my books in less than one day. The fastest I've written a book is 2 hours, and honestly, I absolutely love the process because a lot of writing a book quickly involves the prep work. When I sit down to write a book, I've already completed all the prep work necessary, so when I sit down, I can just get it done. I don't got to go back. I don't have writer's block. I don't have to research anything like that. I already know exactly what I'm writing. It's just a matter of sitting down, blocking out the hours, and getting it done. So these are the 4 steps that I'm going to teach you in this video. How to do that prep work so that when you actually sit down to write your book, you just get it done. Step number 1 is to get really clear on what your topic is for your book. Every book that you write needs to be a clear solution to a clear problem. People don't buy books just for fun. People buy books to get solutions to their problems. So if you are not clear on the problem you're trying to solve with your book, it's going to be really hard to get your book done. Listen, sis, there's a lot of things that we can include in these books, okay? I could write a book about 1,000 pages long about sales funnels because I love them so much. However, if I'm writing a book about sales funnels, I need to be clear on the solution that I'm providing with this book. What's the problem that I'm solving? So for example, if the problem that I'm solving with a book about sales funnels is I am helping people who have a t-shirt business learn how to launch a sales funnel to increase their profit margin, that is a clear problem that I'm solving. So all the information that I have about how authors can use sales funnels, how coaches can use sales funnels, how real estate agents can use sales funnels should not go in this book because this book solves a specific problem for people with the t-shirt business. So get really, really clear on the problem that you are solving with your book. What is this book actually about? That's going to give you clarity on what actually goes into the book so you don't get writer's block. Step number 2, once you know the problem that you solve, now you need to create your outline. Now the outline for the book is actually what takes me the longest. I can write a book in 2 hours, but the time it takes me to create the outline for the book is about a week. I spend my time figuring out a clear solution to the problem that I solve. Solution A, solution B, solution C, solution D. I order everything out. I make sure that I'm telling stories with each solution. I make sure that I'm giving that solution from easiest to hardest to apply. I'm making sure that I'm structuring it with a clear beginning and end. I spend time on that outline. And what's great about creating an outline before you sit down to write your book is it tells you exactly what goes in each section. You don't have to say, I need to do research here, or should I add the story there, or should I fill this out here? Not, sis. When you spend a good amount of time creating your outline so you know exactly what goes in your book, it helps you get that book done so fast. So create your outline so you know exactly what's going in each part of your book. If you need help doing this, make sure you get into the God the Wood Girl Author Toolkit. I show you how to create an outline based on your testimony and market research so you know that your book is a clear solution to a clear problem. Step number 3 is to block out your calendar to write your book. Now here is where you're gonna find the most resistance. The enemy is really good at getting us to procrastinate on our goals and our dreams. The enemy is really good at distracting us from actually taking action. So I'm telling you, sis, the minute that you decide you're gonna sit down and write your book, something's gonna come up. I guarantee it. Something's going to come up. Somebody's going to call you. Some friend's going to be in town that you haven't seen in forever. Somebody's going to call you and say, I really need your ear. Something's going to happen that's going to distract you. And if you're not prepared for it, you may end up saying, okay, I know I was going to sit down and write the book today, but I'm just going to write for 3 hours and then move on. No. Block out a date when you are going to spend the entire day working on your book. If you have to book an Airbnb and put your phone on airplane mode just so people don't contact you, do it. Block out a day to get your book done, because once you have that outline, All that's left is for you to actually write the book. That's it. Block out a day. Take a look at your calendar and figure out when you don't have any deadlines for work, when nobody has any birthday dinners or things like that that you have to go to, when there's no events at the church. Figure out a date where you can spend the whole entire day working on this book and block it out on the calendar. And finally, step number 4, now that you got your outline, you got your topic, you know exactly when you're gonna write your book, step number 4 is to sit down and write your book. Go from beginning to end. Don't go backwards. I know a lot of times when we're writing a book, we want to go back and fix things. Like, oh, you know what? In chapter 2, I should have mentioned this. The way you're going to get your book done in one day is to keep moving forward. What I like to do when I'm working on a book, I sit down to write my book, is I have what's called a do it later list. So as I'm teaching, as I'm writing the book and getting all the content out according to the outline, if an idea comes into my head for something that I've already completed, I write it on my do it later list and I keep finishing my book. This is how you're going to get your book done in one day. You don't go backwards. You don't go back to fix anything. Your goal is just to get that outline into a first draft in one day. Keep moving forward. Don't pause. Don't go backwards. Sit down. Get your book done. Now, if you want my help taking action on these steps, make sure you get into the God the Word Girl Author Toolkit. In the Author Toolkit, I'm going to give you my personal Write It Fast system, and that's the way I'm able to get these books done in 2 hours. So yes, it's an amazing system, and you can get it by going into the God the Word Girl Author Toolkit. Go ahead and click the link in the description box below for all the information on the Author Toolkit. And if you're not ready to actually write your book, but you want a little bit more information about the steps to get it done, make sure you get my free Write Your Book checklist by clicking the link in the description box below. And finally, Sister of Christ, if you're not already subscribed to the God the Word Girl YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscription button. My goal for this channel is for it to be the #1 resource for every woman of faith who wants to live her greatest purpose for Christ as a Christian entrepreneur. So if that's you, hit that subscription button, and God willing, I'll see you at God the Word Girl. Hey love, thanks so much for watching this video on my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and click the subscribe button so you can get brand new videos that God the Word Girl releases. My mission with the God the Girl YouTube channel is for it to empower at least 5 million women of Christ to get unstuck, stop feeling frustrated, and start living God's greatest purpose for their lives. So if you want to join that movement, make sure you click the link below to join me on the God the Girl School of Purpose, where I literally teach you how to start living God's greatest purpose for your life step by step. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.